to your April 2020. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You for the beautiful sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, hello. All right. If you are new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you are subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You again. Hold on. For the time frame of the 19th through the 25th. If, in fact, you are new here with me and you're just catching this, and you have somewhat of an issue, or you don't prefer, your preference, let's say that, isn't for me to read energies past, then maybe this isn't the video for you. Thank you for stopping by. For everybody else that knows how we rock, let's get down. We're going to go ahead and right now we are shuffling the When Spirit Speaks Oracle so we can figure out what card could have influenced your partner's energy last week. Okay? No, this is not a mistake. All of the, I'm going in reverse. Okay? So from the last video, the last zodiac sign, I made that first. So you can still follow in the link, the video below of this description. And basically, I started at the bottom and I'm just working my way up. So the very first person, or first energy, zodiac energy is Libra, of course. They are in first place, so they will be last. Of course, the top 5 will be extended. I have not made the announcement on the community tab yet, but Scorpio won for the 5th place. Congratulations, Scorpio. Now, in that same vein, if you are connecting with, and this is not in the order, okay, not in the order is below. If you are connecting with Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, and Capricorn, those videos will be extended. They are not up for your viewing pleasure yet. Instead, last week's are, which are so close together, it really didn't make a difference, did it? So let's just go. I want to switch the energy up, and that's what the purpose of this is. When Spirit Speaks Oracle, let's go ahead and find out. 5 cards. We're going to be clarifying each one of these with the Romance Angel Oracle, and then we're going to be clarifying those with the Hidden Truth. If at any time I see a soulmate card, I will clarify that with a sacred soulmate deck. And last but certainly not least, below is the information on how to join the contest. Go ahead and enter below. If you're interested, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and your cross watchers. Okay. All right. I got the self-care card. Lessons. That's interesting. Someone is crossing. Who had lessons? Leo? No. If I have a soulmate card, I will clarify that. When I have a self-care card, I'll clarify this as well. Right now, some of you guys really don't care, but I'm going to bring it out anyway. I do have a self-care oracle deck. And for some of you, if you're going to resonate with this particular energy, the general energy part of that, then maybe you do need to know how you can begin a self-care regimen. So, you know, I have certain triggers. Someone here needs to take care of themselves a little bit better, Sag. I don't know whether that's you or your person. Somebody had lessons. I'm going to tell you who that was. Was it Virgo? No. It wasn't Virgo. It wasn't Leo. It must be Gemini. So some of you guys can be crossing with a Gemini, have some Gemini in your chart. Gemini definitely had this lessons card. Okay? So, self-care popped out. Whenever someone is in self-care mode, a lot of the time, Sagittarius, they have to take some space, okay? Take some space. So we're at the general part of the reading. I'm going to get the 5 cards, but I got interrupted. So Spirit must want someone to hear this. Back to the contest while I'm shuffling. If you're interested in winning a reading with me, the link is below. Go ahead and enter your information. There are a couple of extra things I have added course, you don't have to increase your chances of winning. If you are a current member of mine, a current person that is already on a plan, like if you are in the middle of a subscription with me, you are not qualified. If you are a client, I can't tell you not to win. I just would prefer for you not to. I realize that we're all having financial problems right now, but I would prefer to get some new energy in. But of course, I'm going to choose the winners randomly. So we'll see what happens. I would prefer if you are an existing client not to, but you know, I'm more so targeting my people that watch and they want a reading and maybe they can't afford it, or maybe they try to do the $11 special and they can't get through, something like that. All right, we're going to pull off the top. Give me energy between Sagittarius and their person for self-care. Then we're going to get into your reading. Movement. Well, that's hard to do, but maybe this is exercise in your home. 36. Movement. Get moving. Clear an energy flow throughout your body by introducing new movement in your life. I feel embodied and empowered to move with strength and grace. Someone needs to get out of the house. You're going stir crazy. Go out into your backyard. Take a walk. Make sure you are practicing your social distancing. I'm going to leave this out. Someone needs to get moving, okay? That's that little tidbit. Someone needs to hear that. I'm not going to read the entire thing. But this is getting your body moving. You can't do the majority of this right now, obviously. But I think that that's definitely some things that you can do within the side of your home, okay? 5 cards, please, between Sagittarius and their partner. What is Sagittarius' person not telling them for the week? Oh, whoa, thank you. From the, here we go, Sag. The week of the 19th through the 25th. Show me, thank you. First thing out is the Queen of Cups. Second card out is the 3 of Swords. Show me, Spirit. All right. Transformations in the heart of the matter. Death energy. Scorpio energy is present here. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio with Queen of Cups energy. Okay, Sag. 3 of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Divine Masculine is here with the King of Cups. Okay. This is an ending of some sort. Not necessarily. All right. 8 of Wands. Hold on. Top of the energy is the 3 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Someone has learned some lessons and took some hard L's. That's losses. Someone wants you to know that although they definitely see you as their divine partner, this relationship has bore many crosses. This relationship has hurt them in a lot of ways. This relationship has really put them through a lot, Sagittarius. I don't think you understand the full extent of the lessons that they have learned. And although they can't do anything about necessarily loving you, they can't help it. Nor do they probably want to. I think they need your support. There's some sort of ignorance that's still going on right now. They're very disheartened by it. I'm feeling out of everything that's going on, you fill in the blanks. It kind of reminds me, and I don't want to make this a COVID-19 video, but I am not going to shy away from what's going on in the world. I can't do that to you. That would go against who I am, but it feels like when you walk around and you see that someone should be social distancing and they walk up on you and you like, hold on. You don't know what I got. I don't know what you got. Can we stay safe? this feels sort of like, I gave you that analogy because I do think that COVID, or what's going on in this pandemic, has a lot to do with all of our emotions right now, good, bad, or indifferent, right? So this feels very much so like you've put me through a lot, but you're still resistant to change. You're still showing some level of ignorance after all we've been through. Do you understand what I'm saying? In the heart of the matter, I would like for you to change so I can love you. I would like for you to be a little bit more aware of these transformations that need to take place. I would like for you to really embrace this, but you insist on making things worse. Operating at a very level of ignorant bliss, where you think that after all of this, a person is almost like, oh, well, deal with it. I feel that you're feeling like they're telling you, cross-watcher, like you're the one coming in with this pain. You're not telling Sagittarius, you know, that you're not discounting the fact that they made a mistake. But what you want them to do, just like they want you to know that they made a mistake and they're sorry, what you would like them to know, whomever is resonating with this energy, is that yes, you made a mistake, but when exactly am I supposed to get over that? Why is there a deadline on when I'm supposed to process my pain and process a level of me getting over something, process my heartbreak in 24 hours, and you still get to walk around acting like you stuck on stupid? All right. Unfortunately, this is very much so relationship related. This is, no matter how much I slice it and dice it, this is relationship related. Divine feminine and masculine is here. I'm going to go ahead and clarify both of those with a sacred soulmate card, because the divine feminine and masculine is here. That is my other criteria. If I get soulmate, calling in your soulmate. If I get this is your soulmate, or if I get divine feminine and masculine energy in the spread and the same suit, I am going to clarify with a sacred soulmate card, or both. Clarify Queen of Cups, who is being clarified by Jesus. Betrayal. Sagittarius. Trust this part of your journey, divine feminines. Understand that through pain, this is teaching you and others to love more deeply and in a higher divine capacity. That's how we're explaining your Three of Swords. Okay? Now let's find out wow, that popped out. Damn. That's very fitting. That's actually very fitting. I'm going to take this. I was cutting the deck to shuffle, and this fell out. But I'm being guided to go with it. Thought patterns. That's clarifying my King of Cups. Thought patterns. Get out of your head and into your heart. This is the truth. I can't even make that up. This fell right out. I looked at it for a second like, whoa. This is definitely that reading. Let's go. Your divine feminines or masculines, whomever caused the betrayal, although I'm looking at it as the feminines, dog it, feminines that is feeling this way, the feminines, understand what masculine and feminine zodiac signs are, okay? Because we're about to go right back into those you versus them readings. So I feel like the feminine energy, which is the females, okay, or Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Pisces. If you're connecting, you have any of those signs, cross watcher, and you're dealing with this Sagittarius, you are affected by this betrayal the most. Let's go. Clarify the Queen of Cups and the betrayal here. Stay optimistic. This is what you're trying to do. And just like I predicted when I was trying to read the energy general, although it kept going back to the it kept going back to this relationship thing. You're trying to remain optimistic. You're going into your self-care. You have a lot to deal with. You know you probably have gained some weight. Stress eating. A lot of my feminine signs do that. It doesn't matter whether you're masculine or feminine. Some of us, that's how we cope. Not as healthy as you would like to be. The gym is shut down. You're going stir crazy. The last thing you need is to be constantly reminded of the betrayal. The betrayal could have been something that could have been a theme between you and this person, cross watcher, you and Sagittarius. And it's like there was never any resolution as it was, but you were hanging in there trying to remain positive. But this individual keeps doing things to bring you right back to this Three of Swords. Whether it's actively or not, this is starting to come out. It was something that was held back. But getting to know one another is probably right now the most at which you've had to do to get to know one another because of the current state of affairs. So now that's probably starting to come out. It was probably coping mechanisms when people could leave and could flee the scene, when there was some type of, let me guess. Sagittarius, you guys don't like negativity. Oh, yeah, right? None of us do, but if that doesn't sound like you, what I'm picking up on is, this is an energy where I start to talk about how we need to get to know one another. Remember, it's clarifying the Three of Swords, so I get to talking about my pain as represented with this Three of Swords, and you run out the door. Can't do that now. And if you can, Cross Watcher is really telling you, stop being ignorant. We need to get to some resolution here, okay? All I'm saying is that I want to love you. Would you allow me to do that? I'm accepting the fact that there's some hard lessons here, okay? Can I love you? But in order for me to do that, I can't keep reliving the pain all the time. Clarify the Death card. Clarify death. Death is being clarified by love yourself first. So I'm taking a step back. I'm not saying that I don't love you. I'm saying I'm finally choosing me. So I'm taking a step back into my self-care to get myself together. Clarify King of Cups and thought patterns. But you still want to think everything is fine with the flirting and the extending of the lighthearted energy. And that's cool. But I need some time, okay? I need some time. This was a quick conclusion. We end this with 8 of Wands. And then I'm planning right now. 8 of Wands and 3 of Wands I feel like are going hand in hand. There's not much I can do but kind of take some time to myself, especially if we're under the same roof, and decide what I want to do. It's coming out perfectly. And that's what I'm doing. I'm taking the time to decide. I know that there's a strong magnetic connection. I'm not denying that, Sagittarius. I just still need to figure out what I need to do. Okay? Hope that resonated with you guys. Let's get the hidden truth. Let's get the hidden truth. The hidden truth can go either way. A lot of the times, I get these thinking we're going to get the star of the show, which is the zodiac sign I'm reading for. And a lot of times, it comes out and it's the Cross Watcher's energy. Clarify Queen of Cups, betrayal, and stay optimistic. I regret lying to you. I really feel like Cross watcher was intimidated. That is how I'm resonating with this, okay? The person who was betrayed or cross watcher, whomever this feminine energy is, whoever is the Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, or Pisces in this situation, lied about just how much that betrayal destroyed them for fear that there was a rushing here. I've been trying to explain that. How long you gonna be like this? Or because, you know, how long you gonna be like that? Or you're, but no, you don't get to, I tried to get into that earlier. I have to get over my pain in 24 hours. It's coming back again. I have a deadline to get over my pain. But you get to screw up and be stuck on stupid 365 days of the year. And it just keeps recycling, huh? Clarify Three of Swords and getting to know one another. It's time to reveal some things. And yes, I do feel like that's both of you guys' energy. Cross watcher in a Sagittarius' defense, they are definitely regretting lying to you and betraying you. So I feel like that's both of you guys. Clarify getting to know one another. Revealing. We need, okay. This is, we need to let each other go. I do feel like that could have come out in the wash and the revealing process. But remember, a Three of Swords is probably not going to be able to communicate exactly what they feel because they're too hurt. And when you are emotionally and communicatively hurt, what exactly can you do? So I do feel like there is a need to want to let each other go, especially on the person who's hurt behalf. So tired of these cards flying all over the place. Oh, Jesus. Death card, extreme transformations in the heart of the matter. Someone would like to change ASAP. I hid who I really am from you. Absolutely. And now this person is trying to love themselves first. They downgraded and watered down themselves to fit in. And now they're realizing that at one point, Sagittarius, they probably defended themselves to try to make it seem like they were always the same. But in actuality, they kind of got on your level to make themselves more likable, possibly. And come to find out, they have to be themselves. They're forced to be themselves because you've always remained who you were. What you didn't do was be honest about it. You were honest about it in bits and pieces, is what I'm seeing here. Clarify thought patterns. Flirt. And the King of Cups. I will wait for a sign from you. This is that energy of waiting to see or testing the waters. Not fair. It kind of feels like that. Oh, thank you, Spirit. All right. It kind of feels like that energy of that last video where you know that there's something that you need to talk about, but you're not doing it. I kind of feel like, too, though, that this particular energy, you guys are living together, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. The Eight of Wands, we're trying to make a decision really, really quickly. We've come to a conclusion. Remember, that's not thoughts, that's action. So you're actively trying to decide what you want to do, but you're taking little baby steps in the meantime, okay? I don't react when people mention you. That's interesting. Interesting. And then my Three of Wands is chemistry. I showed you guys that already. We both know I am not the one for you. Being clarified by that. So although there is a strong magnetic attraction, I feel like somebody is finally realizing that it's time to let this go. Give me an answer, a simple card for Sagittarius and their cross watcher, please. Please, please, please. What was that? Be patient. The card of 21. The card of 21. Look at that. Be patient. Well, the physical universe vibrates at a slower pace than the mental one does. Therefore, although it may appear that your spirit's desire is far away, it's not true. It's actually, you're coming into the process of realization. Simply be patient and know that the universe is going to give you what you want, okay? Quiet your impatient ego and feel the pulse of the universe as it joyfully feeds your personal intention. There's work that needs to be done. And if you're trying to get out of this, for whoever I'm talking to, our guest, which is Sagittarius, or the cross watcher for Sagittarius, you're being guided to be patient. So, I feel like this is, I'm going to put that 21 and what those numbers may mean down in the description. You know what that means. I don't know. If we simplify it to 3, you can definitely do life path 3 if you want. But I do feel like this person is trying to leave. This one went a little bit longer than I would have normally read. But I feel like there's an energy of accepting that you guys are just not made for one another. And really, someone is really trying to transition themselves into living without you. There is definitely a lot of chemistry here. There is a deep soul connected energy, but it's just not conducive. It's not. It could have been more karmic, although karma is good and bad karma. So you have to remember that. But I feel like that's what I'm going to name it. And we both know I'm not the one for you. I'm going to name it this. I will see you guys here next week when I bring you the you versus them readings. Hopefully you let me know how you're rocking with this. I'll see you soon. Bye, Sag.